I'm going to spray her down pretty good because, like I said, the mites aren't bad. I only saw a couple. Oh man, these flat flies are, oh gosh, they are pouring off of her. Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. If you're like me and you love the outdoors, you may want to subscribe. In this channel, I don't hunt with a gun and I don't hunt with a bow, I hunt with a hawk. And as the seasons change, I fish from a kayak. These are my passions. And this is fins and talons. Hey guys, we are out here trapping again, flying solo today. And I usually put videos out on Sunday mornings, but I missed last week. I ran up to Canada with my brother, my nephew, a couple friends. And I did take the cameras, but I didn't turn any on. Kind of needed a break from YouTube for a week. It can wear on you. As much fun as it is, it is some work. So it was nice to just go out and have some fun. A lot has gone on in the last week or two. Emily's bird, it's still thick here in Ohio, late September, early October. But she's been trying to get it on a rabbit or a squirrel kind of out in the open best she can. Well, her bird went after some ducks. So was not successful, but that's a great sign that she's real gamey like that. And, is very opportunistic. What else? Oh, Jordan, my apprentice Jordan, got a bird. It's a long story. I'm probably just going to do a video on it. There's a red tail right there. Looks like a juvenile red tail. All right. Well, this intro is going to be a little short. He got a bird. It's a long story. I'm not going to break into it right now, but it's a crazy story. So look for that video to come up. That's why he's not trapping with me right now. There's a couple falconers in Ohio that still need a red tail, so might hook them up. The only catch is we used to be able to hang on to a bird for 8 hours after we trapped it, before we banned it. Well, now you can't leave the trapping site unless it's banded. You band it or release it there. So if I trap a bird and someone wants it, I have to sit there and they have to come to me and band it. But this bird's sitting here on this, I don't know, power pole thing. But I'm going to try to get through this intro real quick, and then we'll drop the trap. I thought I was going to go to jail for a minute. When we went to Canada, we checked a shotgun in, normal thing. I've been going to Canada on and off for 25 years. Took a shotgun up there to grouse hunt, not a big deal. It's the RCMP 557989. You check the shotgun in, and not a big deal. They usually search your truck because, when you pull over, they check the gun and might as well just search the truck while they got you pulled over. No big deal. They search the truck. They find my 4-inch folding knife. Not spring loaded, no buttons of anything like that. Just you push the little knob, it swings the blade open, 4-inch knife, whatever, like most pocket knives. They went crazy over it. Said it's illegal. It's considered a switchblade in Canada. I don't know what's going on up there with Canada. Any of the Canadian viewers, put your 2 cents in on that. I talked to some residents up there. I had to surrender the knife. I signed a forfeiture form. They kept my knife, whatever. But I talked to residents up there. They never even heard of this law. I looked it up. It is a law. You can't have basically any folding knife. So it's got to be a fixed blade. So you can bring up a big old fixed blade knife, but if you bring in a 3-inch folding knife, Grandpa has his old timer knife, and it even says if gravity opens it, it doesn't have to be much of anything. Yeah, Grandpa's going to jail or whatever. So I don't know. Some weird laws up there now since I've last been up there. They're doing a mandatory gun buyback, I think, at least of ARs, AR-15s. I don't know what else. But as much as I like Canada, man, they're making it tough for me to want to go up there again. But anyway, what else? Emily's bird's doing good. Jordan got a bird. I got a merlin. I'll put a picture on the video here of her. I'll probably do a video on that, of just the manning. I haven't taken any video yet the first couple of days because it's all like almost complete darkness. So it's just very different. I have nothing to reference to from my falconry experience. I had a kestrel for a few months, but even that, it's still different. And I'm feeding her with like my bare hand, with little tidbits, with a little bit of light. It's very weird. You know, you do that with a red tail and they're going to light your hand up. So also, to get that merlin, it was a lot of work. I tried getting one here in Ohio. There's not many of them. We've seen a few, but so I ended up getting this one from Virginia. And shout out to a few guys that kind of helped me out with the whole process. Joe Dorian with the Ohio School of Falconry, and Bill Barber makes really nice hoods. You want a nice quality hood for these birds. You know, I'm used to whatever hoods from wherever for red tails, Harris's. It's not that big of a deal. But, you know, with these little falcons, you know, you want a nice quality hood that'll just go on and come off, and, you know, no BS with it. So Bill Barber makes real nice hoods. It's worth the extra money for sure. And then the Maryland School of Falconry, another Jordan, not my apprentice, he, you know, also was a big help. So shout out to all those guys for helping me out, getting me on my first merlin. I don't know what I'm doing with the merlin other than what I've read and what I've been told. So it's a learning experience. I mean, there's only so much you can do, you know, especially in falconry. You just kind of have to do it sometimes, and you learn as much as you can and just go into it. And, you know, this bird will be a learning experience, but she's already manning down nicely with those guys' methods that have experience with merlins. But I'm going to stop running my chops here because I don't know how long this bird's going to sit here, but it does. So I got my binoculars. It looks like a juvenile red tail, and I think I can get the trap set up in a good spot, but let's see here. From what I can tell, it looks like a juvenile. The sun's kind of in my eyes, and actually she looks like she's getting ready to hit something in this field, so let's get this trap out here. All right. Looks like we got, man, 3 or 4 snares on this left leg here. The other one, I don't see any on that one. Just put this hood on. Try not to get grabbed. All right, we'll get them over to the car. All right, guys, I got the bird in the ABBA, the hood. I put some duct tape on the feet. I will say it is a lot easier with someone else here with an extra hand and help run a camera or whatever, but there is nothing in its crop, and it is skinny. It's definitely skinny. So we will we'll put her on the scale and see what she weighs. All right, so 34.9. I'm gonna take at least an ounce off for the hood and you know, ABBA and some tape, so probably 1.2. So not a very big bird. The feet, yeah, I'm leaning towards just a small female. It's one of those like in-betweeners that could be you know, a large male, small female. Judging by the size of her beak and her feet, I would say she's a small female. Now with her being that skinny, the manning process would be pretty fast, I'm sure. If I was keeping a bird for myself, I'd probably let her go. But she's not skinny enough where, you know, I think she needs to go to the rehab facility. You know, she flew fine, worked the trap fine. I'm not too concerned with her. But yeah, she probably does need to eat here soon, but we still have good temperatures for her, and you know, there's still plenty of food around. Actually, the leaves are dropping, which will help her too. So I'm gonna spray her down. She does have some flat flies. I see a couple little mites. She's not infested like some birds, but she does have multiple flat flies on her. So I had one jump off and land on me. So anyway, I also had she had like 5 snares wrapped around that one leg, and then she twisted it multiple times. So I just had to cut it with the multiple snares, probably 4 or 5 of them with the wire cutters. So I'm due to get more snares on this trap anyway. So I'm just gonna make an order and just start putting more on the trap. So I'm gonna get her sprayed down, and I do get questions about what spray I use. Let me grab it real quick. It's called Barn Barrier, Equus, EQYSS, and it's just a natural insect repellent. It's got just different what do you call, essential oils in it. So it smells pretty good, but the bugs don't like it at all. And you can see usually when I spray, like the flat flies take off right away. So it definitely helps. Now Emily's bird did have a lot of mites on it, and it didn't work for, I don't think it works for like a heavy infestation. So she had to get some stronger stuff. She contacted a rehab facility and asked them what they use. And then she bought a little bit stronger solution to knock the mites back, and that worked. But this will definitely help. And there's a flat fly on me right now. Man, these things are nasty. But let's get her sprayed down and kick back. All right, so I'm gonna spray her. I'm gonna get her pretty good. There's a adult red tail. I wonder if that's mom screaming up above. I don't know if you guys could hear that or not. You might be able to. I'm gonna spray her down pretty good because, like I said, the mites aren't bad. I only saw a couple. Oh man, these flat flies are, oh gosh, they are pouring off of her. They hate this spray, but man, I've killed 3 just with my bare hands on her. They're leaving her and they're jumping onto me, but yeah, oh man, they're all over me. I'm gonna try to finish spraying her and kick her loose. Man, these things are nasty, but okay, there we go. I'm gonna get the tape off. Man, they are crawling on me. Let me get the tape off, get this hood off, and kick her back here. All right, guys, the camera's a little crooked, but I literally need a third hand to help me out, and I don't have one. So I'm gonna get her hood off and send her back here. All right, guys, here we go. I'm gonna wait for traffic to clear. I don't want her hit by a car, and then she'll probably go back up to this high tension line where she came from. All right, looks good. Let's send her back. There she goes. Yep, she's gonna fly right back up to where she was sitting when I first saw her. So Yeah, if she was skinnier, I would have taken her to the rehab facility, you know, feed her up, get her back on her feet, and have them release her. But she's still doing fine. I mean, the young birds, you know, they will get skinny because they're not as good at hunters, but she's not to that point yet. And like I said, we don't have like 20, 30 degree nights yet. Like we still have, I'm still picking flat flies off me. We don't have those real cold nights yet that I would worry about, and the birds are starting to migrate south, so I think she'll be fine. But and I think we helped her out. She's feeking her beak right now, like as if she just ate. But I want to keep trapping today, but my trap was a little low on snares to begin with, and then I just cut like 5 of them off. So I feel like it's going to be a waste of time. I don't have as many snares on the working snares on the trap now, and I don't want to go around and throw the trap for a juvenile that, you know, it might not get caught, and then that juvenile gets kind of trap shy. I don't want to, you know, ruin it. So I'm gonna get more snares for my trap and get them put on the trap, and then we'll be back out on the road again looking for more birds. But and then next videos, I kind of update you guys on my apprentice Jordan's bird he got. Crazy story. And Emily's itching to get out there and hunting. And then my bird Xena, I just weighed her. I got her at 50 ounces, so I'm still bringing her down. I'm not sure what she's gonna hunt at this year. She was between 43 and 44 ounces last year. That was in the colder months. So, you know, we'll see. I don't know. But once I get her down to weight, start working with her on the crayons, and she'll be perfect timing for these leaves dropping, and we're going to start hammering some rabbits and squirrels, maybe try to find a goose when the season's in. So I appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you in the next one.